We grow up with a specific financial finish line in mind. Hit the six-figure salary, secure the corporate title, and the stress of paying for life is supposed to vanish. But the data paints a different picture. While a $100,000 salary suggests stability, roughly half of everyone in that bracket is still living paycheck to paycheck. Consider David, a director who takes home $15,000 every month. On paper, he's in the top tier of earners. Yet by the 30th of the month, his checking account balance routinely drops into the low hundreds. If a top-tier salary is a guarantee of financial security, why are so many people at this level struggling to keep their heads above water? Earning more money doesn't automatically solve the problem of running out of it. Without a specific set of mechanics to catch that income, a raise often just provides a larger stage for the same cycle of spending. To see how this happens, we have to look at what happens to David's money the moment it arrives. His month begins with a heavy direct deposit hitting his account, a sum that should last for weeks. But a psychological mechanism called lifestyle creep immediately takes over. This is the tendency for our baseline expenses to climb alongside our income, almost as if by instinct. On this waterfall chart, we see a substantial chunk vanish instantly. David moved into a home with the maximum mortgage his bank would allow, specifically to live in a high-status zip code. Another significant block drops off for a high-end vehicle lease. This isn't just for transportation. It's a monthly fee David pays to project success to his colleagues and clients. The remaining balance is whittled away by premium services and high-tier subscriptions. By the time he reaches the end of the month, the chart bottoms out, leaving him with almost nothing to save. These aren't temporary splurges. They are structural costs that have become part of his fixed monthly burn rate, locking him into a high-stress lifestyle he has to keep earning at peak levels to maintain. This pressure is amplified by a financial ecosystem that views high earners as the perfect target. Banks and credit card companies grant expansive borrowing limits to people like David. They aren't looking at his savings. They are looking at his cash flow and his ability to make the minimum monthly payments. When an earner uses that credit to fund even more lifestyle upgrades, they are essentially borrowing against their future labor to maintain their current social standing. In this flow diagram, we can define what it means to be rich. A large volume of income enters on the left, but it flows directly out into consumption and debt payments. On the outside, it looks like success, but none of that money is retained. Being wealthy looks different. The income flows into a dense pool of retained assets. Consumption is kept low, meaning the earner keeps the majority of what they make. A high salary is a liability when it's paired with easy credit. It creates a convincing illusion of wealth that secretly masks an inescapable hole of debt. Escaping this trap requires viewing a salary as a mechanical tool. Its only function is to either buy assets that grow or service debt that shrinks. You only break the cycle when you force a wedge between how much you earn and how much you spend. This chart shows the lifestyle ceiling. While the income line climbs over a career, the expense line remains fixed at a self-imposed limit. That growing gap represents wealth. By refusing to let spending rise with his title, an earner redirects the surplus into investments. Real financial security is found in the intentional refusal to let your lifestyle scale alongside your paycheck. By the time the next raise arrives, the ceiling is already in place.